The Brian Gould Show features content from the internet and current events throughout the world. All photos, videos, names, and other content is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't fall asleep. It's rude.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of the Brian Gould Show. I'm your host, Brian Gould, along with
Joe Cool.
So, you know what? I just want to say that picture is to pay homage to February. It is Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Thank you, 7-Eleven, for allowing Sour Patch to be the flavor of the month. That is an awesome thing that they did. That's obviously what we're talking about in that picture that you just saw. Right, Joe? Why are you laughing?
I'm speechless.
I am too. I can't believe Sour Patch is flavor of the month at that 7-Eleven.
What would she...
Why you got to bring she into it? I'm talking about the flavor of the month.
The flavor of the month.
How sour it is.
Yeah, she looked pretty sour.
And how bitter it is.
Words can't describe that.
Sure it is. Sour and Patch.
Sour and Patch?
Yeah.
That wasn't Sour Patch.
Kind of like Soul Patch, but Sour Patch.
Yeah.
A different kind of patch.
Speaking of Black History Month, Brian.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
What do you call a black man flying an airplane?
Lucky.
You call him a pilot. What else would you call him?
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you're only half black, so
I am.
I have to wish you a happy half black History Month.
It is leap year, so
Do you take the first part of the month?
No,
or the
no, I
second
don't.
part
I
of
don't
the
take
month?
parts. I take odds and evens. So this year I took even because no, I didn't. I took odds. Sorry, I take that back.
So every other day is...
I took all the even days because there's it's leap year and there's one extra day this month.
Wow.
Yeah, 29 days.
You guys get the whole month, though.
Yeah,
you guys.
You guys.
Listen,
Why has it got to be you guys and me guys?
Hey.
Damn, you guys get the rest of the damn year. Keep it.
Oh, boy.
You get to train wreck a whole year.
Yeah.
Minus a month.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is going to be kind of a quirky episode here. We came in kind of guns not loaded with a bunch of great material. Usually we kick things off with sports. You know, it's been football for the last several episodes, but...
Pretty soon we could talk baseball. Pitchers and catchers report next week.
Yes, you did.
Hey, I'm neither a pitcher or a catcher.
You were excited to report that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think you were shaking a little bit there. You're quivering.
I deny that.
Yeah. But, I mean... All-Star weekend was this weekend for the NBA, and NHL All-Star weekend was the weekend before. I didn't get a chance to watch the festivities much on either weekend. I mean, as a kid growing up, I was a big baseball and basketball kid, and then when I got a little bit older, I started following hockey more, but the hockey 3-on-3 format was a success. I'm traditional and wanted to see East versus West or even North America versus the world or whatever, but the 3-on-3 got mad great reviews, so congratulations to the NHL with that All-Star game. And then last night was Kobe's last game. He put up 10 points. And yeah. You know what? In a hiccup, you can say Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant all together, literally like two of the greatest ever to touch a ball. And Kobe did the only thing that no other NBA player has been able to do. You had Harold Miner, you had Allen Iverson, Grant Hill, all these players that were supposed to be the next Michael Jordan. Kobe, you know what Kobe Bryant did that no one else did?
Raped somebody?
Well, no. Sorry, he was innocent of that. It was just some girl looking for a payday. But
yeah.
Anyways, Kobe, if you watch YouTube highlights or just watch Kobe's game in general, it's like watching Michael Jordan verbatim. What Kobe did was mirror his game after Michael, from his fadeaway to his crossover to the way he chews his gum and laces his shoes. The man mirrored Michael's everything and was successful doing so. All the other guys that were supposed to be the next Michael Jordan played their own game and did it their way. Mike's way worked. It's like you and I putting our heads together and saying, you know what, we're going to come up with the next greatest fast food chain that's not named McDonald's and not mirror what they do. It'd be stupid not to.
Oh yeah, when you have perfection like Jordan, who wouldn't want to?
Right, and you clone it, and it's successful. Why wouldn't you do it? And that's exactly what Kobe Bryant did. Whether you like him or not, raped, all that crap that comes with the outside the basketball world. End of the day, the kid's got 5 rings, and so does Magic Johnson. So who's the greatest LA Laker guard of all time, Magic or Kobe? And you got to see both work generation-wise. And so did I. Growing up, it was Magic Johnson.
Absolutely.
And then Michael took over the helm. Right now, Kobe's off his game, obviously, and there's new guys coming up. But both guys have 5 rings. Who was the better Laker, Kobe or Magic?
I'd have to say Kobe.
He was the better player, hands down.
Yeah.
Magic made his team better.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Magic had somebody driving him. Magic,
Who?
you'd always have Bird. He'd always have Bird beside him.
Competition-wise, yes.
Competition-wise.
Strongly agree.
Who would you say Kobe's
Kobe,
was?
you know who drove Kobe for his first few rings? Was that big guy in the middle named Shaq. Because they were trying to out-do each other, and they were on the same freaking team. They hated each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's going to score more points? They're both like, ball, give me the ball, 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 ball. Name another Laker off those championship teams. I happen to be a Laker fan,
Rodman.
so I could. Rodman was there for the Magic Johnson
Worthy. Or Worthy came before.
Worthy was
way before.
Worthy's got like 9 grandkids before Kobe touched the ball.
Wow.
So come on.
I can't.
No, you can't.
No.
Eddie Johnson was there. Nick Van Exel. Robert Horry got a ring there. I mean, he got a couple. That's besides the point.
Who had the better supporting cast?
Absolutely Magic, because Magic made a better team. But when you got a guy like Shaquille O'Neal standing center, you don't need much more than a guy that can block and rebound everything. Oh, and he happens to put up 30 points, along with a guy named Kobe that can steal the ball and put up 30 points. I mean, 60 out of your 100 points is coming out of 2 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kobe, I mean, he's a great player.
Hands down. So,
Great player.
hats off.
Would I put him side by side with Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say no.
Well, what is wrong with you? So if you got
Okay, so then where do you throw LeBron in there?
LeBron's not a guard; he's a forward. Now
It
this
doesn't
is
matter.
you
We're
not
talking about
knowing
players.
your positions. Is okay. So if you were to pick 5 players right now,
Top 5 of all time.
no,
Okay.
forget all time.
Okay.
If you're to draft a basketball team, past or present, who are your 5 basketball players? I'm going to go by position because I know what they played, but just to be fair, pick 5 guys and say that's your team and that's who you're going to start a dynasty with, past or present.
Big Daddy Diesel.
What?
You have to put Diesel in there. The Big Diesel.
Oh, Shaq Diesel. Okay,
Shaq
Big
Diesel.
Daddy. I hear Big Daddy Diesel.
Hey,
I'm thinking
Big
of
Daddy.
Kevin Nash.
No.
Okay. So there's one. Okay.
There's one. Jordan, without a doubt.
Funny you named Shaq over Jordan first, but go ahead.
Because Shaq is just huge.
Mhm.
There's no getting around him.
Build a team around that guy. I agree with that. Go ahead.
I'd have to throw Magic in there.
Yep. Okay. That's 3. Got 2 spots left. And you still haven't said my boy Kobe yet. I had to kick you in the shin.
I haven't said Kobe yet. I'm still thinking about him.
You're thinking really hard.
No, because you have to put either Kobe or LeBron in there.
Well, you got 2 spots, so why not take them both?
But then I like Bird. Bird was
No.
a heck of a player, too.
No, you can't draft an all-black team because it's Black History Month. You got to put a white guy in there, don't you? Jeez.
Oh, man.
As Tosh Point would say, is it racist?
Who would, okay,
I'm
if you're
kidding.
going to go that way.
No, you finish your team. You
Okay,
got those 3.
Here's what the thought
You
of,
got Shaq.
here's the thought on my
Michael.
mind, though. Would I take Shaq over like a Wilt Chamberlain?
Okay, to make it fair, playing today's game, not the 80s or 70s game. Today's rules, pick your 5.
Then you can't throw Shaq in there because Shaq's not playing anymore.
Rules, not... Oh, come on, you're getting too technical. Shaq, Jordan, Magic. Who's your third and fourth, or your fourth and fifth?
LeBron.
LeBron's 4. Who's 5?
I guess I'll go with your boy Kobe.
You guess. You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be, if you like Larry's,
You take the rings away from Kobe.
forget the rings. You're picking 5 players and saying, go out there and win this game for me right now. Your life depends on it. Who's the 5 people you pick?
I'm going to pick Bird.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to pick Bird.
Because it was a debate not too long ago. Who's the greatest small forward ever to play that position, Bird or LeBron? And the votes were pretty close, and then eventually it tailed off that LeBron's a better player. Bird did more for his team. He won some championships. He was a great shooter. He was a great antagonist. He had some great duels with Detroit and Chicago and with LA. Antagonist-wise, I'd say definitely Bird, hands down. But as far as straight-up talent, LeBron was the better player.
I can understand that.
So my starting 5, at guard, Michael. Other guard, Kobe. Small forward, LeBron. Power forward, the best power forward, in my opinion, in the game, in the years that I've watched basketball, would either have to be Tim Duncan, or I'd have to go on a little bit of a limb and say Charles Barkley. Barkley was a...
What about was David Robinson?
David Robinson was center. So he'd be competing for Shaq, but in my book, Shaq wins that center position hands down. Shaq was the best and greatest center of all time. Now, Akeem Olajuwon had skills, and David Robinson had skills, but straight up, if I put Shaq in the post and gave him the ball, he's turning around and dunking over those guys like there's no tomorrow.
I agree.
But where I was going with that is, it was Kobe's last All-Star game. It was kind of... I had the game on for all of maybe 2 minutes, and then the kids were screaming, "Dad, I want to watch whatever." I think we watched. Actually, we watched Frozen, so for the millionth time. But farewell to Kobe, man. I'm saying goodbye to a lot of my favorite players this year. Charles Woodson's gone, Kobe's gone, Megatron's gone. Now we're about to lose Peyton Manning probably. Actually, did you see Peyton Manning was being convinced by Magic Johnson
to stay
and come play for the new LA Rams because Magic Johnson bought in to the Rams.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're on a talk show together, and Magic's like, "Why don't you stick around for one more and come over to the Rams?"
I don't think it happens.
And Peyton was laughing, and he's like, "Yeah, don't put that on me right now. I don't really want to think about football." No, of course it's not going to happen, but
no, good thought, but
wishful thinking.
Now let me ask you this. Go back to basketball for a second. I'm stuck on this, being Black History Month. Was Larry Bird the greatest white player to ever play?
Ooh, good question. I think John Havlicek might edge him out.
Nash?
Nash is... No, definitely no.
I didn't say... Nash was a team player.
Yeah. John Havlicek, hands down. He is the NBA logo. He is the reason why the point guard position became as popular and as big and sought after as it was, and still is. Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway, Nash. The names go on and on and on and on and on.
All great players.
All great players picked up something from Havlicek, guaranteed, at some point in their careers. Hands down. Smallest guy on the court, that's the point guard, generally. Magic Johnson played point guard at 6'8".
Wow.
So that's why he was so good, because he was literally anywhere from a foot to a foot and a half taller than the guy guarding him.
Or trying to guard him.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
Like his matchups with Isaiah Thomas was 5'10", playing against a 6'8" guy that has the frame, that frame.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you throw a little Muggsy Bogues in there.
Right, exactly.
How tall was Muggsy? 5'3"?
5'6", 5'5", something like, maybe even 5'4".
How does somebody like that make it into the NBA? Nowadays, I wonder who the smallest guy in the NBA today
Playing right
is.
now, I couldn't tell you. I haven't really followed basketball hardcore since probably the early 2000s. I mean, like you were saying, Larry had tougher competition. He had Barkley, there was Thomas, there was Jordan.
It's a different game back then too.
I mean, if you think about it, back in the 80s, going into the 90s, every team had one player you could name.
Right.
I mean, Sean Kemp, you know the name. Joe Dumars, you know the name. Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway. You could, as soon as you heard the name, you associated it with their jersey and what team they played for. Moses Malone. I mean, just the names go on and on and on. I remember growing up collecting the cards and opening the pack and just tearing back the top quarter corner and seeing a hand or the part of a jersey and already know who it was and what team they played for. Now it's like, I mean, the dunk contest that they had over the weekend, they're saying that was the greatest one in 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even better than, who was it? Who was the guy who jumped over the card? Blake Griffin?
Yes, because one guy jumped from the free throw line. You know how Jordan did it after Dr. J did it? Dr. J did it, Julius Erving. Jordan did it. Kobe did it. But this guy jumps from the free throw line, puts the ball through his leg, comes up with the opposite hand and dunks it. And was second place.
Wow.
Right.
What won? Let me guess. A stupid windmill.
No, that's Dominique style. Dominique and Jordan did that. I'm sorry, I'm dumb to the name, but I can't remember the name because it's not marquee to me.
Right.
This guy does almost the exact same thing, but he jumps up. And instead of going through one leg, he brings both knees to his chest with his legs extended forward, goes ball under both legs, and dunks it, and one-ups him, and wins it that way.
Wow.
And I'm like, looking at that, I'm like, okay, well, that we'll never see again because now you just took that, made it the best dunk ever, if not forever end of time, and now it's going to be considered almost like a layup or a free throw shot because the next year or next couple of years, people are going to do that, and they're just going to be like, yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the, if not the most difficult, the top 2 or 3 difficult things ever to do in a dunk contest. Not through one leg, underneath both legs, and dunk the ball.
I got to look up video on that one.
And then
Be impressed with that.
The one kid from Orlando, he brought the mascot out on the court and was on one of those little hoverboard things.
Mm-hmm.
And the mascot was holding the ball on his head. So the mascot outfit itself, say 6'5", 6'6", conservatively, somewhere in there, 6'5", 6'7" range. On top of the hoverboard, which is another 3, maybe 4 inches off the ground,
right?
The kid runs up, and the mascot's holding the ball on his head. The kid runs up, jumps, grabs the ball off the head of the mascot, clears the mascot, and dunks it.
Wow.
Call it a damn near 7-foot vertical.
Wow. The things that these kids do nowadays
Are amazing.
Yeah.
You might as well bump the rim from 10 feet to 12.
Have you ever seen, and this is where I think they get the video from, you know, the protocol to do slam dunk contests. The gorilla. There used to be a gorilla.
Oh, from Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the Phoenix Suns.
He used to jump on the trampoline and do crazy dunks.
That you might as well give Leo, my son, he's 3.5 years old, on a 3-foot rim the ball, and you're going to get more impressive dunks out of that than watching the gorilla now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fails in comparison to what the gorilla did.
Right.
You know, stuff today.
And that's no disrespect to my son. It's just the way it is. Like, seriously, what these kids pulled off over the weekend, like, the big impressive thing in my modern era was watching when Vince Carter did the through the leg
Vinsanity
and did the dunk, and then Kobe did it, and a couple other people did it over the years, but now this kid does it from the free throw line, dunks it, gets all 10s across the board, and then he gets one up by, well, I'm not going to go through one leg, I'm going to go underneath both my legs and dunk it.
You miss that, you're going to be hurting trying going under both legs with a basketball. Ouch. I want to see somebody do a backflip and
That's got to be next. I mean, someone's gonna. Yeah, it's the only way you're gonna win that thing.
You're not allowed to bring out a trampoline or anything like that.
No, you can bring out someone to hold the ball or bounce the ball or throw the ball.
Bring anything out to give you a more vertical leap.
Absolutely not. No, it's you and the court only.
Then I don't think we see a backflip. Because there's no way anybody can get that high.
So are you challenging the kids in the NBA to do a backflip?
Do a backflip, I dare you. Anything they can do off a diving board, they can do dunking a basketball.
You hope.
Yeah.
You hope.
Exactly.
So the presidential debate's heating up. We had a few people fall off the run there, and our boy Trump, man, he is just.
Did you hear how many people they had in the Sun Dome?
You know what?
19,000.
We were supposed to be there for that, and I'm pretty pissed that I couldn't make that. And did you know that they had an additional between 5,000 to 6,000 outside?
That's incredible. That broke a new record. The old record was set by Elton John, your favorite singer.
No, I love Elton John. I love his music. You just love him, but I love his music.
Nothing wrong with Elton.
No, not at all. Not his music.
That's incredible, though. That many people. I don't think anybody beats him in the election. Bernie Sanders, maybe.
He's gone.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's gone.
Weekend at Bernie's is still around.
He's just... All right, guys. All right, we got a phone call coming in. Stand by. Listen to this. Grim, my man, we are recording and you are live on show right from Joe's apartment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're on speaker. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, what's up, everybody?
Well, we were gonna pick your brain for a topic for the alphabet game, and we came up with household items. Unless you got a better topic, so
one that I can win.
One that Joe can win.
Allegedly. I mean, household items. Are you going by name brand stuff, or does it have to just be the product?
Just the product, the item. Is that a good one, or you got a better one for us?
I mean, I think that's a pretty good one. What was the one I was talking about? I think I came up with something like names of athletes that have played in championship, games, and sports and stuff like that.
Yes.
And you don't have to win a championship, but if you've played in a championship, if you played in the Stanley Cup Finals, you know what I'm saying? But that was another one I was thinking about. So
I might have an unfair advantage against Joe in that.
I think
because I follow sports more, but he's older than me, so he's had more time to absorb it. I don't know.
How about alphabets on craft beers?
Ooh.
I'm not a big drinker. So
he's not a big drinker.
I thought Joe drank. That's why I was thinking that. Okay.
We're 0 for 2. So you think household goods?
TV shows.
TV shows.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. The household items. That's got to cover all the letters at least. So.
What about TV shows?
Ooh, TV shows are good too. But I'm trying to think of a TV show that starts with the letter Z.
I got one, but I'm not going to say it if I get it.
How about Q? Oh, yeah, I got one right there.
I got one of those.
Yeah. All right, so we leave it in your hands. Household goods or TV shows?
Ooh, I think that I'm going to go with TV shows.
All right. You guys hear it first, right from Grim. Also, we'll segue right into the alphabet game from your phone call. Brought to you by SRQ Tattoo. You got any specials, any deals, anything that we can let the fans know to when they come in there, say hey, and we'll hook you up with whatever?
I'll tell you what, if anybody comes into SRQ Tattoo and says that the Gould Show sent them, I'll do a hand-sized full-color tattoo on them for $20. So
dang,
I'll be right over.
All right.
We're canceling the rest of the show right now and heading over.
So, yeah, but they got to say Gould sent them. So
awesome.
Or Joe sent them. So either one of those. So, but yeah, we do that. We really appreciate all the help you guys put out for us. So
awesome. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Mention the show, and Grim and the boys will hook you up. Ask for Grim, and take it from there, and get hooked up. Get your rubber ducky tattoo, as Tony Atlas would say, or if you want some skull and crossbones, a mom tattoo, whatever it is you want, ask for Grim, and SRQ Tattoo will hook you up.
All right.
All right, man. Well, I'll give you a shout when I'm done and catch up with you. And I got a few things to go with you off the show anyway. So.
All right, great.
Cool.
All right.
All right, man. I'll shout at you later.
Thanks, Grim.
All right, guys. Take care, guys.
See ya.
Yeah. So there we have it. TV
Nice.
shows. You're already at an advantage because you know one.
You got Q and I got Z. So
Okay.
since A lands on Q, you can start things off. You get A
Why do I have to get A?
because you want Q and I want Z. Damn it! So there's 1 point each that we automatically get.
Now I'm drawing a blank with
Yeah.
the whole daggone game.
All right, 5, 4, 3,
You gotta be kidding me.
2, 1. I'll
Hey.
steal Adam's Family.
Son of a gun.
Wow, I got 1 point already. Jeez.
We can cancel this because I'm gonna
Joe,
do this
Joe,
this
how many
game.
points do you have? I got 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get B, Brady Bunch. So C. Yeah.
Are you
Do
kidding?
you like how this is going already?
Are you kidding me?
Thank you, Grim. Thank you, SRQ Tattoo, for
Wait.
sponsoring.
I said TV shows. I can't think of one
Your
stinking
topic.
TV show.
Yeah. C.
Oh man,
And I got 1 for C. You get C. Come on.
I'm trying to.
I'm trying. 5, 4,
You got
3,
it. Charlie
2.
Brown.
1.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown's not the name of the show.
What is a
It
TV
was
show?
Peanuts.
It was Peanuts.
I'm stealing with Charlie's Angels.
Wow.
D. Dennis the Menace.
You're kidding. I got E.
E.
Somebody help me out here.
This might be the most
This is going to
lopsided.
be the most lopsided. I'm not going to get one. I'm not going to get
I'll
one.
give you 8 seconds because I got E.
I don't
as well.
have anything. I'm drawing blank. It's not the first time in my life I'm drawing blanks, but I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I got 4 kids. I don't know that blank thing at all.
Take the E. I don't have
I'll
no emergency.
You
Thank you.
All right, getting real and serious
Back in
here.
the game.
Okay, yeah, back in the game. You got 1 point.
I got one.
All right, good deal. F.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I know.
Five. 4.
I was going to
3,
say Felix the Cat. 'Cause
2,
that was a
that's
cartoon
not-
series. It was a TV
Really?
series. Yeah, Felix. Yeah. G.
You're gonna take that.
You want me
I
to
was
pick a
gonna
different
steal. Yeah. Give me another one.
one? Family of 5.
There you. I was gonna say Family Ties.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
alright.
good.
G.
G.
What up, G?
Oh boy.
How about good Lord, I get my butt kicked?
I know. Exactly.
G.
G. Oh man. Gilligan's Island.
I was gonna say Good Times.
Hey,
but-
hey, hey.
H. Hell's Kitchen.
That's the one now.
Yeah. Cooking.
Going back to my day, I would have said Howdy Doody.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I forgot.
You know Howdy Doody?
I've seen replays. I wasn't there to see
No.
it, but yeah. I.
I want to say there's a. No, that's not the name of the show. What is it? It's
5, 4,
no.
2,
That countdown screws me up.
1.
Take it. Man, I can't think of any. Is there one called It's a Living?
No, but I'm gonna seal with In Living Color.
In Living Color. There you go.
J, for me. Jetsons.
That was about the future, wasn't it? I wanted to speaking with Black History Month.
K. You get K. Yeah. Stay away from those letters.
Sorry, folks. Oh, stay away from those letters. Yeah. Wow. This is putting me on the spot. I'm definitely not a good thinker on the spot.
I'm giving you a little extra.
Take one, because I don't know it.
5,
I'm lost.
4,
And this is without me drinking.
2.
I gotta go back to drinking.
K.
Exactly. Nope.
I'm gonna say I don't think I actually have
No one with K.
I want to say King something. Wasn't there a King something?
King of the Hill.
Oh, there you go. Well,
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Yeah.
Can I steal that one back? I came up with it. Even if you gave me that point, I'm
gonna
not
put
winning.
an arrow next to it with
I'm
your
not winning.
initials.
I'm
just
down
in
by
case.
20 already, and there's only
Halfway to go. L. I get L. Laverne and Shirley.
good one.
M.
Ooh. Help!
Grim, call in.
Grim, call away. Yeah.
M.
Whose bright idea was Mannix? There was an old
Mannix.
Mannix. There was an old detective show.
No, it was called
Mannix.
Matlock.
No, well, Matlock, but Mannix.
Well, okay,
Trust me.
we're gonna Google this,
Okay, here it is.
and if it's not there, I'm stealing with Matlock.
Okay, but it is. I'm telling you, Mannix.
Hold on, right here. Mannix.
Bingo.
Here is some information about Mannix.
Yeah.
Joe Mannix is a Los Angeles-based detective who ends up taking...
Wow.
There you go.
All right. You got it. I'll give it to you. You're on.
Sometimes it pays to be old.
Jeez.
Not very many times.
Not fair. N. Mm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Newhart.
Good job.
Is he coming back?
O.
Oh.
Oh crap! You got O.
Oh, say can you? Man, this is hard. I don't think I have one. Do you have anything?
Okay, without doing the count to steal, I want to say I know there was a song named Opposites Attract, but I thought there was a show.
I don't think so. Sorry, folks. We gotta check it out.
We'll yell it at Google here. Google. Opposites Attract. TV show.
Was it?
No, it was a special. Oh, whoa. Romance comedy. It was a movie, though.
It was a movie.
It was a
not
movie.
TV.
No, it's not. So neither one of us get it. I do remember the name, but I couldn't remember if it was. Okay. So you had O, so I have P.
You have to pee. The bathroom's right around the
Peas
corner.
around here. Yeah. Live from Joe's apartment, Brian Peas.
This is hard.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy. P.
My brain hurts from thinking.
What about
I got one.
Paul O'Daly Show? Does that count?
Is it an actual show?
Well, it's a talk show.
Is it on TV? It can't be on the web. It can't be.
We said show TV. We did say
We
TV
did say
show.
TV.
All right, fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take it.
Who said I had one? Oh, Penn and Teller's BS.
Oh yeah,
show.
their little magic show.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll give it to you. All right, Q.
Quincy. Do you know who Quincy is?
I know
He
who
was-
Quincy Adams is.
No, Quincy was the guy that played in
No.
The Odd Couple.
But did he have his own show? Was
Yes,
it a spinoff?
it's called Quincy. No,
Alright.
it's called Quincy.
I'm not gonna-
Another sort of detective.
All right, I'm not gonna. I'll give it to you because I'm not gonna waste the time to look it up. So you sounded pretty confident in that.
I'm
R
100% sure.
R is you actually. Did I
No,
get Q? No,
I get.
I know P.
I
Q.
did Q.
You did Q. Okay, so I get R. R. Real life.
I was gonna say Ren and Stimpy. But
I love that cartoon.
Are they still on?
Are they still? They haven't been on for like 25 years.
Oh.
Jeez.
Sorry.
S.
Silver Spoons.
Awesome show.
Ricky Schroeder.
Oh, I forgot my R. There's your S.
That's where Carlton was originally on.
You know what we missed on R? And I said real life.
What?
Roseanne.
Who?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Roseanne.
loved that show.
He's all right.
T. I get T. I don't know if it's fair, but it starts with T. The Waltons.
There you go. I was gonna say The Facts of Life.
Okay, so all right.
So yeah, it's the title.
Okay, cool. U.
You.
Ooh, good luck.
Was there a show called Up and Away?
Was that a game
Or-
show? I think you might be right. Oh, all right. Google. Up and Away game show or TV. Well, I stumped Google. Yeah, it was a game show.
Was it a game show? It was also a movie. So that's not right.
No, it says right here, up in a game.
It says TV movie.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It says TV. It says TV show. I'll give it to you.
But it's not really a show. It's a TV. Listen to him. I'm trying to talk him out of giving me a point.
Well, you know what? It
Okay,
says
give
show.
me a
It says
point.
TV and show, so I can't take it away because if I get one, I don't want to be controversial.
All right.
So
the
V.
most controversial man in the alphabet game.
That's right. Shut up, Pivot Town. V. Does it have to be regular TV show? It can't be.
TV is TV.
Oof. For the sake of my little ones listening to this, I won't give V
Well,
of
you'll
the
have
show
to
that I
explain
know
that
of.
one.
Yeah, I'll tell
You'll
you.
have to explain that
Tell
one.
you off air on that one. I can't shake that name out of my head now.
I don't know this one. I'll tell you right now, I don't have a V.
V. To call a timeout for a split second, does it have to start
Yes.
with that? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it can't be like a word, and then V's in the name.
I might have one, but I don't know if
So it has to start with V?
it has to start with V.
Oh, then I don't have it.
Now, what do they call Meredith Vieira used to have a show? Was it called Vieira or is it just
No.
Meredith Vieira? You sure?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
100. You can.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah. No. Definitely.
Then I'm stumped with V.
Yeah. Well, you would have stole it, so no one got V.
Nobody
W.
got V.
You got W.
W. Worldwide Wrestling Federation, brother. What's happening? Hey.
That was a good show.
Hey.
I like that show.
In honor of Black History Month.
Of course.
That's right.
So-
we had good times then. What's happening? They don't make comedies like that anymore.
No, they don't. So I get X. Darn, I wish that was a tough one. They just brought this series back for a couple episodes, and you know where I'm going with it? X-Files.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you get why.
I get why.
Look at your eyes light up. Like,
I know.
Like, oh no. Why? Why do you got to pick that one?
I know. Why?
And you can hear that airplane flying over in the background. Yes, that's right. Joe's apartment does not have a roof in a section of it. It's a cardboard box covering the top. And that's why you hear an airplane right now. So
Keep talking. I'm trying to think of why.
yeah, no, it's stalling it out. 5, 4, 3,
You can't see me.
2, 1. You can't do that on television. It was a Nickelodeon show.
Really?
Yep. And Z is Z Nation.
Xena. Princess Warrior.
Well, I already said Z Nation, so.
Is there a Z Nation?
Yeah, there was.
There was those funny looking people with the.
No, it was based off a zombie show. It's out right
What
now.
am I thinking of? Alien Nation.
Yes.
Yeah. Z Nation, Alien Nation. What'd I lose by?
Well, giving you the K,
A lot.
I gave you the K. You ended up with 9 points.
Yes.
And I ended up with 24.
So I won.
I ended up with 24.
So I won. Okay.
You're not even asking what? I said 9 and 24.
Yeah.
No, 14.
Wow. I knew that would be a tough one.
It was a tough one. That was a good one. I liked the household items, but Graham, thank you again for calling in right at that time.
Go see Grimm for some great tattoos.
Absolutely. Thank you, SRQ Tattoo, for sponsoring the show and the game. Well, we're going to end it on that note, guys. We're pushing long time. And love you long time.
Love you long time. Thank you.
Yeah. In homage to Black History Month, I'll say it again. Probably drive a few of you nuts. Don't know, don't care. But thanks for listening. Make sure you head over to the Brian Gould Show's website, briangouldShow.com. And also, really super duper important, in all seriousness, Joe and I put this together with our wrestling company, Florida Pro Wrestling. You can find them on Facebook and Twitter. We are doing Fighting for a Cure 3. We team up with the American Cancer Society. We've raised over $6,400 for them in 8 months. We're doing another benefit wrestling show in August.
Venice Community Center.
In Venice, Florida. We will announce the date soon. There will be a donation button. If you can't show up, just donate, $5, $10, whatever. All proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. We do not profit off of this whatsoever.
Not one dime.
We've had WWF, WWE, WCW, ECW, Jeff Hardy, John Cena,
Mankind.
The list goes on. The big names, down to the names that help.
Dusty Rhodes,
Bob Cook, Typhoon, aka Tugboat, aka Shockmaster, Killer B, Brian Blair. We've had names that showed up, autograph pictures, donated their own stuff, so that we can auction it off and contribute money to cancer.
It's really a good cause.
It's a great cause because it's a horrible disease. We all know somebody somewhere in our walks of life that has had it, a relative, a friend's relative. We know somebody that's been touched and aggravated and taken by this horrible disease. Just want to put it out there. Fighting for a Cure 3. Go look up Florida Pro Wrestling on Facebook, like the page and follow it, because a lot of great information is coming out about that event coming up in August. And again, if you can't attend, whether you live locally or not, you can still donate towards the cause. It's not the big, well-known, we can't say the name for legal reasons, Susan, cancer that takes 70% of everything donated and then gives 30% and blah blah blah. We don't do that.
Zero.
Nothing goes in our pockets. Okay, $6,400 in 8 months we raised off of quote unquote fake wrestling. It's not fake wrestling. These guys put their necks on their line in there and bust their ass doing it. speaking off the cuff here.
And we'll give you a great show. We'll entertain you in the meantime.
Absolutely. So please look up Florida Pro Wrestling, like the page, don't like the page, but at least take a peek at it. We'll talk about it over the shows coming up, how you can donate and buy tickets for the venue and the show. But Fighting for a Cure 3, Florida Pro Wrestling, Fighting for Foundation, and American Cancer Society are teaming up again to put on a great show for a great cause. So
Absolutely.
thank you for listening. BrianGouldshow.com for all the stuff you need. Liquid ass, t-shirts, so on and so forth. Yeah. And all the links you need to know are in the subject matter below. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next week.